Good morning, fellow YouTubers. It's 6:23 a.m. in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 25th of May 2025, and I'm just off out for another adventure with Bay in the back as usual. And today's journey we're going to go back to the Coated Valley and go up past Millcope Cottage, because the last time I went up there, I went up behind the Millcope Cottage to do my normal walk, and only to find that the pathways behind it to the right at the back of it were obliterated by tree harvesting going on, so the pathways were just churned up the hill. There was all snapped branches of trees and bark and everything, so it was really difficult to get along there, so I didn't actually do the journey properly. So today's journey is going to take us back there, park up at KIDLAND Forest, and then walk up to the top and go a different way where I'd end up behind the Millcope Cottage, but on the road tracks that's left, what's left of them. So I'm just going to go in the same place but a different from a different direction to see if I can get through. I'm just parked outside my local post office as usual. Right, so I've zeroed my mileometer to see how many miles I do. Right, so I'm going to be going along the A1 past the Metro Centre, keep going, and then turn left onto the A697 Coldstream Road. Go right along the Coldstream Road, and then when I come to where there's a sign pointing off to the left, Anglers Arms pub, and I'll take that road to go along to Rothbury, cut through Rothbury, Thropton and all them as usual, then end up at the village of Alwynton, where I'll be turning left to go past the Rose and Thistle pub, and then go into the Coated Valley, and then when I come to the turn off where you can go into Clennell Hall activity centre place and the static caravan. Okay, it's 7:49 a.m. in the morning. I've done 55.1 miles so far from my home in South Shields, and I've reached the Clennell Hall turn off. I've come along towards the village of Alwynton, and just before you reach Alwynton village you turn right and head in towards Clennell Hall. And as you can see there, the signpost to the right, tents, tourists and motorhomes pitches available. So, perfect place to bring your dog for a walk, because you've got the river just to the side there. So I'm just going to pass Clennell Hall situation here and just continue up the dirt track. It's a stone forestry commission track, and I'm going to go all the way in the Alwyn Valley over 4 bridges, and then turn the car around as usual and park at the steel bridge after the 4th bridge, and set up my time lapse on my steering wheel here pointing out. Right, so that's alright, 55.1, 7:58 a.m. in the morning. It's Sunday, is it the 24th or 25th? I think it's the 25th. Right, so bye. Okay, it's I'm at my destination. I've come all the way up to KIDLAND Forest, and I've done 57.5 miles from South Shields where I live, and the time is now 8:16 a.m. in the morning, Sunday morning, the 25th of May 2025. Now I've just stopped here instead of going up there where I normally park up and turn around at the steel bridge, but I wanted to see if I could actually get up this this track here to go to a valley that I used to go to before. But I've got a problem getting the dog over the turnstiles. I can try and get him to squeeze underneath the fence, but that means I've got to take him off his leader briefly, and then once I get over the turnstile myself I can put him back on his leader and go around the corner. But normally there's sheep everywhere up there, up that valley, so I've got to be very careful. So I'm just wondering whether I should go up there or not. You know, I just don't need the extra hassle. But I'm at the top of KIDLAND Forest here now. I've come along towards Alwynton village and then turned right to go towards Clennell Hall. Then I've getting on the stone track, come right up. I'm glad my leg wasn't in just resting with the door. As you can see, it's quite breezy. It spits at the rain on and off, sun showers. So it's a mixed bag. You don't know what to do, put your jacket on or not. But never mind. I was going to set up my time lapse on. I've got a steering wheel. It locks on your steering wheel and points up. So, but it's too much of a hassle. You've got to fold down the legs to put it in its position. It's just too much hassle for me. So I've just gone back to the normal way, where I fit the GoPro 8 into the frame, stick the lead in the side of it so it's charging up while the engine's running. Then when I'm ready to go, I turn off the engine and then turn on me DigiPower battery there, press the button, all the blue lights light up. Then that powers up the GoPro 8 at the battery while it's recording time-lapse. So that's why I do that, because that battery there, the DigiPower, they give you 8 hours, and obviously when you're doing a time-lapse, you're not using much battery anyway, because you're just taking a photograph every 3 seconds or so, so it lasts quite a while. I'm just going to get the dog out now because he's restless as hell, and give him his walk where he's looking forward to. Right, so I'll bring you back. Bye for now. Right, I've just backed off from the car a little bit to show you where I've parked. Normally I come over the 4th bridge and I'll drive another 2,000 yards to the steel bridge, then I turn round in that access road and then point the car back down this direction to where I've drove in from. So I've come all the way up the Alwyn Valley over the 4 bridges, but instead of going to the next steel bridge that they built for to take the heavy loads of the forestry commission trucks coming over the burn. He's whining like hell, he wants to get it. I've just let him up briefly for to go to the toilet, which he did, because obviously he must have been desperate, that's why he's whining. But I'm just walking up here because I'm going to be going up this little hidden valley, but I don't think I'll be able to get all the way up, because 3/4 of the way up there's another gate like this, but it's only one of those stupid thin climb over turnstiles, and it's taped off and everything. You kind of get, I don't know if I'll get the dog over or under. It's just one of those situations again. That's what stops us going to some of the places that I normally go to and like to go to. But when I've got the dog, it creates lots of problems for us. Right, so without further ado, I go back to the car, turn on my DigiPower battery to charge up the GoPro 8 while it's doing its time lapse. Then I'll get him out the car and then we'll come up here and I'll walk as far as I can. Then if I can't get over the gate, I'll just have to come back and then start me walk right up KIDLAND Valley there and go up towards where you turn off for Milk Hope Cottage. But I'm just going to go beyond that and just go right to the top of the valley. Then just go up a thin track just like this, up and off. The last time I went up there, there was loads of trees across the track, but I managed to climb over them, under them, or round them to get right to the top. And I'm going to go as far as I can, then bend round to the right and follow the road right round to where Milk Hope Cottage is. Where I didn't do it properly last time here because it was all dug up with tree harvesting going on. Right, so as you can hear, it's quite breezy. It's been trying to rain on and off, and you can see the dark clouds coming across there now. So I might get the odd sun shower, which I can live with. But when it starts pissing down, that's when you get annoyed. But I've brought me waterproof jacket, I've got it in the back seat there just in case. Right, so without further ado, I'll lock up the car and get going. But first of all, I'm just going to explore this valley that I've been up millions of times before. Across over the bridge and the burn. It's quite picturesque at the top of the valley. But like I say, I don't know if I'll be able to get to the top. But we'll see. Right, so bye for now. Right, it's 8:32 AM in the morning, the Sunday morning, the 25th of May 2025. I've just locked up the car and set up the time lapse in the windscreen after pushing the button on me Digi-Power battery for to continue charging it up. Now I'm going to go up this little valley that I used to go up a long time ago, and this is one of Donna Van Senior's favourite little places where she used to come and do her wild camping. So Donna, if you're watching this, this might invoke memories. Coming up here, we have a big handbag. Right, I've got a sneaky suspicion I'm going to get a shower. Right, come here, son. I can't remember. I've locked the car now. You're such a distraction. Right, wait, son. Wait. Look. That's it. Right. That's the car locked up. Right. I've come up here and I've temporarily opened this gate so I can get through easy with him, so I haven't got to climb over turnstiles. As you can see, they've meshed it off to stop sheep getting underneath and coming down into this valley from up here. Hey, come here, son. Come here. I'll have to shut this gate again. Come here. Come here. It's murder when he's pulling. Right. That's it. Right. Now just go up here and round. It bends round the left and starts going uphill, ever so slightly, all the way to the top. But if you look straight ahead, you can see the sheep on the side of the hill. On the other side, they burn, but they come right next to the fence as you're walking up here. So I'll have to keep him on his leader. But driving up here, there's millions and millions of little lambs, newborn lambs, with the mummies coming all the way up the valley. So, and now just wandering free across the road. So you've got to drive really carefully. Right, come here, son. Good boy, son. Good boy. Now I don't know what it is, but I don't know if he's getting used to me walking him every other day on his leader, because he hasn't jumped out the back of the car and shot off like a bloody express train. He's still pulling a bit, but he's much more manageable at the moment. I'll end up shouting at him anyway and tell him to slow down when he does start pulling. Hey, hey, good boy, son, good boy. The big grey heron just taking off. Flying along the river there, following the burn round. Be looking for its stop off point to catch a fish for its dinner or its breakfast. Right, so that's looking back down at that gate, and we have parked the car. And this is where it bends round to the left and starts going up the valley. You can see it's disused, like, because you can always tell when there's no vehicles being up these little tracks, because the central growth is tall. It's not getting chopped down by engine blocks and engine covers as cars roll over it, or quad bikes. That's what keeps it cut down. More traffic going over it, but there's no traffic going over it at the moment. I can hear sheep already. Bah, bah, bah. Good boy, son. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I can see a little lamb at the fence straight away there now, on the right, down on the right, just down in the dip there. So his ears are pricking up. And there's another one just come to the fence there now. Right, leave them, son. Leave them. I mean, obviously it's benefits me if I bring him out and actually introduce him to what sheep are. So when he does see them, they're not like a surprise. Oh, leave them, son. Leave them. Hey, no, no. Leave them. Leave them. This is what I'll have to do. Let them see what they are, so they're not a surprise anymore. Then just tell them, no, leave them, leave them. Good boy, son, leave them. I was saying that to him driving along in the car when I was saying, oh, who's that, son? I was telling him to look out the back window. And when he was looking at them, I was saying, right, you've got to leave them, son, leave them, leave them. But that just shows you, I know this valley, the sheep always at the fence here, because one, they come down here to go and drink in the burn. That's coming all the way down from the top of the valley to here to meet Alwyn, River Alwyn. But yeah, the last time I came to the KIDLAND Forest here, I parked up the steel bridge, another half a mile up, set my time as usual, then walked up the valley behind the car, and I went past I went up the road that leads you up to Milk Hope Cottage. Then I went up the access road to it, into the grounds. Then you go behind the cottages, and then you get up onto the pathways, which lead you up to the main road at the right, at the back of it. But like I say, the last time I came through here, they've been doing the tree harvesting, and there was big, massive, heavy machinery had created big, massive, churned up tracks and full of water and mud. So what a job I had getting through the broken trees and everything that they've churned over to get back up onto the road like the way I used to go many moons ago. But I've come back to do that, but in reverse. I'm going to approach the cottage from a different direction after going up to the top of the valley, and I'll have to climb over all the fallen trees again. There's a couple of lambs over there to the right, look. So every time he sees them, I'll just say, no, leave them, leave them, leave them. But I can't believe how well he's doing. He's not, I mean, normally he's like a freight train. He's like pull, 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 and I get really angry and vexed straight away. Bah, bah. Who's that, son? Oh, who's that, son? Who's that, son? Leave them. Leave them. Hey, no, leave them. That's what I'm going to have to do all the time. And I can see another sheep further up there on the embankment, about 6 feet up. See, the same as him, he's born into this world and he doesn't know what a horse or a cow or a cattle is. He doesn't. So basically, out of curiosity, they want to go up with them to see what they are. And it'll be the same for newborn lambs. They don't know what a dog is until the farmer corrals them with his sheepdogs. Then they know what dogs are. Oh, who's that, son? Oh, who's that, son? Leave them. Leave them. Leave them. No, leave them. This is what you've got to do. Like, just get him so he sees them. He knows what they are. But after training, say, leave them, leave them. Eventually, he just walks straight past them and not even bother looking towards them because they're nothing new. That's what you've got to do. Familiarise your dog with them. But it'll take a long time for me to trust him around sheep, because I know straight away he's not as obedient as Corn was. I could trust Corn anywhere off the leader, anywhere. Even along main roads, wherever. He used to stay by my side or walk right behind my ankles and not move until I told him to go forward. That's how well trained I had him. But this is just a nice little valley to walk up off the main drag there. It just snakes round and round and up and down. And then there's a couple of hidden places where you go into the trees, and there's nice little burns running down through them. Come on, son. Starting to eat the grass again. Good boy, son, good boy. Now, this is the first time I'm using this GoPro 8 that I bought second hand off eBay. I tested it in the garden a few times. Then I've bought some brand new compatible GoPro 8 batteries for it. And straight away when you put the battery in, it comes up a message on the screen. Please use official GoPro batteries. So in other words, they want you to spend a fortune on like they're charging like £20 for a battery. Where I've just bought 3 compatible batteries for, what was it, £27 or something like that, and they're 1800 milliampere hours. So once they're charged up fully, you should get a long time recording of them. I mean, I will anyway, because I've got my DigiPower battery charging them up as it's recording. So, and it's, like I say, we're doing a time lapse, it doesn't use a lot of battery up anyway, so I should get a long time lapse recorded. Right, so you go up here and eventually you come to a double gate. I don't know if it's before the concrete bridge or just after, but I know it's going to be difficult for me to get to the top of this valley because of that, with him on the leader. But we'll see. I mean, I'm getting past that first part because I managed to open the gate enough to get through, instead of having to get him to crawl under or go around through the gap in the fence. But as you can see, the burn snaking round and round and round, coming all the way down the valley, and then eventually goes to meet the Alwyn, the River Alwyn down there, where I've just crossed over the concrete bridge. It's lovely when the sun breaks through past the clouds. Got a full sun on my face at the minute, it's lovely. But like I say, it's still quite breezy. Right, so I'm looking back there now. You can see the tracks, temporary tracks to bring the trees down the hill that the caterpillars have cut into the side of the hill there. Right. So for those of you that don't know who Donna Van Senior is, she used to go by the lady in the orange van, but now she just calls herself DVS, which is short for Donna Van Senior. DVS. So she's from Newcastle, she's a northeasterner. Looks like they've been chopping trees down up the top there and all, because you can see all the tree stumps leaning over. This is why I was hesitant to come up this valley though, because I know it's littered in sheep.